Good morning, friends. Oh, it is a crazy cold day in Wisconsin today. I took my middle schoolers in this morning and it was minus 18. 18, you guys. It gets harder to live here. I love spring through fall, but winter's long and winter's hard. And so I'm just, nope, no sir. So I understand why people become snowbirds and they flee for a little bit. I get it. So, all right, kicking the day off. I was super hungry this morning. My stomach felt like it was on empty. The gas tank needed to be filled. So I'm like, you know what? Let's eat breakfast today. So I got, with my test results, I realized there's a lot more plant-based foods. And so I actually got High Carb Hannah and Plentiful Kiki's Lean for Life cookbook. There's so many things in there that are flexible for my new eating plan, and so I'm really excited to dive in. It looks amazing. It smells amazing. It was very easy to make. The volume of food is crazy for how much you can get for like around 500 calories. I cannot believe it. So I look so white, you guys. Well, I mean, I am a redhead and it's winter, so, but I hope it's not scary. Okay. Anyway. So, I'm going to take the first bite here. I'm going to do a little bit of everything. There's chocolate oats, PB2, strawberries. It's almost like as if it was PBJ in a bowl. That's what I'm thinking. It is savory and delicious. Like, oh my gosh. It is like comfort in a bowl. You can almost eat this. It's like a dessert even. I'm going to enjoy this. So, anyway, so let's recap. So this first week has been a little tricky. And, yeah, it's been a little tricky with planning for meals and things like that, just the busyness. Here we go. And I just need, my goal today is just to get more organized with meals. So planning things out, prepping food, all that kind of stuff. And I think that'll be fine. I'm actually really looking forward to it. Wow, I cannot speak well today. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fun, and it'll allow me to stay on plan. There were a few meals this week that had my body in inflammation mode. So I stepped on the scale a few times this week because I was eating within my boundaries of my ingredients, my food ingredients, and there were still a few things that I ate that, like, the next day I was up 2 pounds and another 2 pounds, and I'm going, holy smokes. So I really need to get that in gear, because I know, like, it's not 2 pounds of fat, but it is inflammation, and that can still make a difference. So it's all good. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just carry on and just do right by my body. So it's just another learning curve, right? So, all right, I'm going to finish up this bowl and eat this up. I'm going to catch up on a little bit of social media. And so now I just have quiet time and I'll be back. Okay, guys, so that was amazing. It was delicious. It still feels light though. Like it wasn't like, you know, sometimes like you eat a meal and it's so overly heavy and then you just kind of feel like icky afterward. I'm not feeling like that today. So I'm like, okay. But like I'm satisfied. I feel full, like I feel comfortable. I'm enjoying this. So yes, I'm super happy about that. Now I'm going to have some lemon water. I squeezed a half a lemon in here and I'm going to enjoy that. So lemons are great for boosting your lymphatic system, which I won't be sad about because I cannot shake this cold. I've had a cold since like November and it won't shake. So part of having autoimmune disease, but you know, like sometimes your body just can't fight off what it needs to. So there we go. Oh yeah, I went and got my nails done the other day. It has been a long time, but this is like my favorite color. I think in the shop it's like number 286, like painted daisy or something. I don't know. But it's bright, it's cheerful, it's like feminine and dainty. I love it. So I'm not sad about it. So anyway, all right, I'm going to start chopping and prepping and doing some other things and getting on with the day. And so this afternoon it's gonna get a little crazy. There's like a little black shenanigans here. Here we go. So to pick up kids from school several times. It's like one kiddo is going to be coming home straight away after school from middle school. And then I have to pick up another kiddo, take him to get a haircut. And on the way home, I need to pick up my daughter from musical practice and get home. And then tonight, I think we're planning to watch the new Black Panther Wakanda Forever. So that's going to be fun. We're not going to watch the whole thing because it's like 3 hours or something crazy like that. My middle kiddo is a great hockey player, and we have play downs this weekend. So if you are a fellow hockey mama and you know what that means, wish me luck. So it's a big deal. It's basically like your kiddo's team. It's like their bid to the state competition. So depending how well they do or not will depict whether we go to state in March or not. So we'll see. So basically tomorrow we have to win this one to be in the tournament. And it's going to be a challenge. We're playing a good team. We're playing a good team and they have a reputation for that. So we shall see. So hockey and Wisco. It's the final countdown. Do, 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 do. I know that's lame. I'm sorry. Hi, puppy. He's here. Say hi, Riley. Riley. Hi, buddy. And there's Bodie. He's staring at the cat because that's what he does. All right. Let's get crack-a-lackin'. Okay, guys. First on the list was to chop up a bunch of strawberries. So we just got a pint the other day from the store, per usual. Just washed them, sliced them up, and then it's so easy just to scoop them out into your oatmeal or a yogurt, or even just like as a snack, just put a little bit in a bowl, and it's super yummy to enjoy. And so this won't last long in our house, but you know, it's just a nice little bit of convenience. So, all right, first thing on the list done. All right, next on the list, I wanted to make up a couple breakfasts for myself. I'm gonna be making some overnight oats. So they will just be sitting in, like I'll be putting some water, a little sprinkle of stevia, some fruit, and some PB2 powder. And I think that's going to be really, really good. So I have these 2 glass ones, and then I am going to use this like little Rubbermaid for like one on the go for like church or something. I can eat it on the way there and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be really, really awesome. So yeah, I think that's going to be super helpful and won't allow me to wait till it's too late. I've been actually finding... Here, hang on. So lately I've been finding that when I've been trying to implement intermittent fasting again, that I literally just can't, basically. So I've been finding that I've just been feeling like a little bit sick, a little bit nauseous and whatever else. And I'm like, you know what? I think I need to eat. Like something is just a bit off. And so when I go and eat something, then I'm like, okay, I feel a lot better. So I'm okay with that flexibility. I have an idea in my mind of what I wanted to do. My body is telling me otherwise, and that's okay. So I'd rather just follow what my body's needing and go with that. Why is my pantry door? I leave my pantry door open all the time. So let me show you about this. Okay, so here is my pantry door, but it always opens into the hall, okay? So it's just kind of annoying the way it goes. Like, I think it would have made more sense to maybe have it here or just a different style. You know, a pocket door would even have been better just to go into the wall. So that, oh my gosh, it's brilliant. Why haven't I thought of that before? Because we're working on our house. So for the most part, I always just like do this and just leave it open because I cook a lot. So, excuse that mess. But so like my kitchen's here and then coming in and out all the time. So yes, so this door is always just open. But a pocket door would be brilliant. Oh, I bet we could do it. I bet we could. Oh my gosh. Possibilities. And I've done a video before about me trying to organize this pantry. The pantry itself is just a bit wonky. And I think what's happening too is that I'm also keeping a lot of my machines in here. My Instant Pots, I have an air fryer, an extra coffee pot. I could probably get rid of that extra coffee pot. And then like decor things, like I've got extra lunch boxes and things like that. I don't think I need them. I probably should just move them on or something like that. And like there's some holiday things in here I need to move out to the shed, like Christmas things and things like that. And I need to figure out another storage option for when I'm canning. So Our garden is getting bigger and bigger every year. Like our tomato plants get to be like 7 feet tall, and I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being crazy. If you follow me on Instagram and stuff, look back in there, you could see how tall those plants are. They're bananas. Our jalapeno plants get to be like bushes. It is insane. So we have had a bigger and bigger harvest every year. Got little berry stains on my hands. And so I'm needing some kind of extra cold storage to house all of those jars. And then as time goes on too, instead of canning it all, I would freeze some of it, which is fine. The shelf life on those doesn't last as long, I feel like, with tomato and things like that. It just doesn't go. So I need to figure stuff out because, yeah, I think it's important. And why not? It's fun. It's fun to make your own food and to preserve it and whatever else. So, okay, I'm gonna finish making these overnight oats and we'll move on to the next thing. Okay guys, here you have it. I did about 3/4 of a cup of oats. I did 1 cup of almond milk, and then I did a teaspoon of vanilla, and I think I did 2 dunks of the stevia, and then the strawberries on top. Just mix it and set it in your fridge, and it'll be ready to go for the morning. So I tasted a little bit, and it's perfection. It's delicious. It's gonna almost be like a cherry or a strawberry cheesecake kind of a taste. So, oh, bring on the morning. Yum. Look at that. All right, guys, in the next order of things, I'm gonna make portobello mushroom burgers. Okay. So we got these beautiful big caps. They're like the size of my hand. They're big. So thanks, Canada, for growing amazing, beautiful mushrooms. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them here in my Pyrex dish. And I hit up Trader Joe's not too long ago and I got these coconut aminos. So I am going to put that all over these mushrooms and let them marinate. And they're going to be so good. You can put them in the air fryer. You can put them on your grill. You can do them in a pan. They are just so yummy. So, and you can dress them like your typical burger. So why won't it focus? There we go. Oh, no, it doesn't like it. So, all right, let's get it done. All right, guys, so I unpackaged them and turned them over. They had still some of the stem on them, so I just removed that part. It just makes it easier if you're going to use it for the burger, obviously, like with your bun and stuff. So now I'm going to take my coconut aminos and I'm going to let it go right into those folds there, into the mushroom itself. So it'll soak in there and give it all that flavor. It'll be delicious. So I am going to soak these quite a bit because I need to massage it into the mushroom itself as well to get it into those folds, and I'm going to make sure that a bunch of it goes underneath too to get all sides. So that'll be the mushrooms. Okay guys, I just made a pan of bars for my kiddos. I know it doesn't look appetizing and it looks dry a little bit on the camera, but it's actually really fantastic. So it's oats, dried cranberries, peanut butter, I have chocolate chips, and it has, you can put chia seeds in there if you want to, maple syrup. What else is in there? Oh, coconut oil. And you melt the softer ingredients together and you mix it all up and you put it in a pan, and that's why it looks a bit all wonky. So like you could tell though it's like wet, right? So you put it all in the pan. I will smooth it out a bit better. And you put it in the fridge for a little bit and cut it up into bars, and it's super healthy and great for the kiddos. Or even for like a little dessert for yourself. You can swap out the oats for a more low carb option if you want. Like you can use other things like seeds, hemp seeds, and like walnuts I've used, like chopped walnuts, pepitas. Just, yeah, it works out really great. So I will be sure to leave the recipe for you in the description box below. This morning is going fantastic. I am pretty stoked about that. It feels really good to feel like you have a sense of accomplishment. Absolutely, 110%. So I just feel like it makes you feel like you have some kind of control and some stability and security in your life. Like for something that sometimes can seem super overwhelming is now just not an issue. So I like that. I was just looking through this cookbook. So basically I'm going to kind of cook my way through this Lean for Life
cookbook. So I got the PDF version and I got it printed at a local shop, and I got it bound and everything else because even though I like the convenience of the digital copy, I like the physical copy. So I'm gonna cook my way through this and get my health back to a state of awesomeness. So let me flip the camera around. Well, actually, I'm going to show you the picture. I'm not going to show you the recipe, but I'll talk to you about it. So I'm looking at making this recipe here. I'm not going to show you the recipe because I don't want to infringe on copyright sorts of things. So, but it's Asian style quinoa. So it's got quinoa, garlic, coconut aminos, rice vinegar, maple syrup, ginger, and then a bag of Asian style veggies. So, and this recipe makes about 3 servings worth. So that's awesome. That's 3 days worth of lunches that I can enjoy. So, and I realized that I do not have quinoa on hand, so I need to go get some. But I have everything else. So I'm going to chop and prepare those things. And I'm going to whip this up and enjoy it. Like I just love feeling that sense of accomplishment. All right, guys, at this point in the game, I'm going to start some dinner prep. It is 11:20 a.m., so I took some time to reply to some emails and things like that and get organized, but I need to get cracking on with dinner. So I'm going to let them sit in this Kinder's teriyaki sauce. And how did I say that? Teriyaki? Teriyaki. Okay. Say it normal, girlfriend. And you guys, they were selling this at the Dollar Tree this week. I couldn't believe it. $1.25 for this bottle. And normally I'm paying closer to like $5 or even a bit more these days. So I grabbed several because we go through teriyaki sauce like it's going out of style. So anyway, I am going to take the skin off, let this sit in a Ziploc bag all afternoon, and then depending on the temperature, I'm either going to grill it or just cook them in the oven. So there we go. And then I'm going to serve it with rice and stir-fry vegetables, and that will be our dinner. So I'm really looking forward to that. All right, folks, it is lunchtime. And I made this kind of Waldorf sort of salad. There's mixed greens. We've got some fresh apple and blueberry, a little bit of green onion, cucumber. I chopped up some snap peas to put in there. Really, really good. And this is quite a bit of food. So I'm excited. And then at Aldi, I didn't really feel like making my own dressings this week. So I got this apple thyme, focus camera, apple thyme vinaigrette. So it smells delicious. I'm just going to use like a tablespoon of it. But I think it's going to be delicious. And I'm excited to eat it. Oh my gosh, yum. All right, y'all. I know there is not a beautiful way to eat salad. And if you know of any tips and tricks, you could just leave that for me in the comments below. And then we can figure this out together. So let me see here. It smells amazing. It's got like apple cider vinegar, a little bit of sweetener. What else is in there? I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Oh, good. We got a big sticky out piece here. It's perfect. It's light. It's refreshing. Not overpowering at all. Doesn't feel heavy. You know, like a lot of time, like if you're having ranch or blue cheese or things like that, sometimes you're like, wow, this is a lot. Like it makes it feel like it's just too much, like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like it can almost take away from the salad. Okay. This is where it's at. I should go and get more of that dressing. Seriously. Okay. I'm going to enjoy this. And then for those of you who hate ASMR sound effects, I'm going to save you from my chewing. For those of you who like mukbangs, this is your time. But I'm going to clock off and finish this. And we're going to go grocery shopping together. All right, guys. I'm in the car. I did not take you to the grocery store because it was kind of weird. I was trying to find like the best deals and calculate. I have my calculator out on my phone and blah, 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 you know, trying to make it work. Okay. So I went and got my stir-fry vegetables. I went and got my quinoa and my other things. Went and picked up my child. And now I'm off to pick up another child. Take him to the haircut. Pick up my other final child. And come home. So, and we'll be making the chicken drummy stir-fry and rice And I have like vegan, like plant-based vegetable dumplings too. So I think that's going to be really, really good. So, okay. And on my way to do that, I'm going to be sipping on this limoncello LaCroix because that sounded really good. So, okay, let's get off to accomplishing this next hour. It's going to be good. Yay! All right, guys, chicken's ready to go in the oven, 425. Rice is ready to go. I just have to turn it on and do all the things. Get the veggies going. It's going to be a good night. Okay, so even though I've got my quinoa, I don't think I'm actually going to make that dish today. I'm not going to get to it because by the time my husband gets home from work, we're going to eat dinner and we're going to watch our movie and whatever. We have to be up and at 'em tomorrow to get to the rink, like typical hockey people. So I think I'm just going to save it for tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty much, yeah. And it's a pretty easy dish to make, so that's okay. It's not going to be too big of a deal to sort out. So, all right. Okay. You know what? I might just end this video here. Thanks for hanging out with me. And if you have been here from the beginning, thanks for hanging with me. Even though life changes, right? That's normal. So, and good to figure things out, right? Like, we all have things in our lives that are just crazy and different and things that hinder our health and all the things we can relate as women, as parents, coworkers, whatever. So life is good, right? It's still good. So, all right. If you made it to the end, write down high five at the bottom and there in the comments. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.